A very good afternoon to everybody. First, kindly allow me to extend my compliment to Esri India, who has organized this type of event. And I have been told that the objective of this event to basically build up the understanding of the GIS applications which can be used more and more by urban local bodies to deliver the end-to-end services to the citizens. In fact, Ministry always support the private sector to organize such type of event because somehow they are helping the ministry also in completing their one of the mandate which has been given by as per the constitution to build the capacity building and to dissipate the information to all the stakeholders as well as the state municipal officials. My previous speakers, Mr. Mathur has covered a plethora of the GIS services which can be used by the urban local bodies. I will confine my address to the specific schemes and the initiative taken by the Ministry of Urban Development in this regard. Just coming back to the statistics, you all know that as far as the urbanization pace is concerned, we are lagging behind with other developing countries and of course other developed countries. So far, only 1/3 of us are living in the urban areas, but there is a brighter prospect that the urbanization rates is going to be more in the future as compared to the past. In other sense, there are going to be a lot of pressure which is going to be on urban local bodies to deliver its services. The point which I want to make is that urban local bodies will have to increase their capacity building, will have to use the tools like GIS to deliver the end-to-end service to the citizen. And in fact, that is the requirement of today also. If I go specifically to the GIS applications, which is currently the ministry perceives is basically the building of the master plans. We have roughly about 8,000 cities in India, and out of 8,000, just 15%, that is something about 1,200 or so, they have got master plans. And ministry from the last 15 years is trying to pursue the urban local bodies to come up with the master plans, and that is also on the GIS platforms. Various initiatives have been taken by the ministry right from the days of the JNURM. When JNURM was launched, one of the reforms which was attached with the financial disbursement to the states was that they must have a GIS-based master plan. And to parallelly support the urban local bodies and the states, ministry also started the schemes of NUIS, which is National Urban Information System, in which in the beginning we took about roughly about 152 cities where the GIS map was prepared. The cities authorities was asked to build up their further layers on that base map so that they can prepare their master plans. JNURM finished. After that, we launched the extension of JNURM, which is called Amrit scheme, in which roughly a layout of 50,000 crores, and if we include the matching share of states also, that amount to roughly about 1 lakh crore to be spent in the next 5 years. And I believe that urban local bodies doesn't have the capacity to go for spending that much amount. The point which I want to say is that there is enormous opportunities for the private companies to harness this particular schemes and go to the urban local bodies, give them hand holding and try to build up those applications which could be really beneficial for the urban local bodies as well as the citizens. Mr. Mathur has enumerated a lot of IT GIS schemes, but one thing I would like to tell that for success of any GIS scheme, what is the basic requirement is that unless and until it triggers the interest of the common citizen, that is not going to be very much successful. Like for example, I tell you, the Google map is only successful just because every citizen is using it. Many people from the GIS industries come to us. This is the first thing that we tell them, that your applications which we are going to build up on GIS, that should somehow generate an interest in the public, in the mind of the citizen. Suppose I click the residence of my plot, immediately the unique ID should be displayed on the screen. Immediately I should be able to know whether I have paid my property tax, and the land titling should also be visible. And not only that, immediately I should be able to know whether my piece of land is falling into an authorized colony or an unauthorized colony. If we are able to generate that sort of applications, that is going to be definitely replicated in our urban local bodies. Recent example I will tell, Mr. Madhu has just asked the approval of the building plans. We know that World Bank each year takes a ranking of the different countries in ease of doing business. And in fact, our PMO is also pursuing this issue very vigorously. And we are really worried that the ranking of the India as far as the ease of doing business in issuing the construction permit, which is related with the urban ministry, that is very poor. Out of 190 countries, we were ranked 185, just almost at the last end. And the main reason is that the unavailability of the proper IT solutions, unavailability of the GI solution at the municipality level. With the active persuasion with the Municipal Corporation of Delhi and Mumbai, now we have developed a system in which we have not only built up the GIS platform of Delhi, but also integrated with the CCZM, that is Color Coded Zonal Map of Airport Authority of India, the CCZM of National Monument Authority, so that the moment any building proponent apply for his building plan, he will able to know the clearance from various agencies he will have to acquire. Earlier, the building proponent used to submit his building plan to the municipality. After 1 month, a notice used to come to his house, that is the building, his plot is falling into the airport authority influence zone. He has to rush to airport authority to get the no objection. After 1 month again, he used to tell that his plot is somehow near falling in the metro zones. Then he used to run to the DMRC for getting the NOC. But now everything has been integrated, and now it has become very easy for any citizen just to know that the location of his plot and how many clearances required. That system is already operational, and we are hopeful that at least with the ministry initiatives, we are going to replicate the same thing into the next 500 cities of Amrit. And after that, I hope we're going to cover all the 4,000 cities. So there is a tremendous opportunities available with this on this GIS applications, and I believe that the company like ESRI will come forward. They will handhold with the ministries, they will handhold with the urban local bodies to take this initiative, so that not only the ease of doing business in construction permit, but we have a very high level of social life for the common citizen. With these words, I will just again compliment the ESRI. Thank you very much.